ASMR video. I got some positive responses from friends to the last one, so I'm gonna do another one today. I wanted to do something kind of similar, but not quite the same. So I'm not showing off more comics today. Instead, I have my collection of Switch video games. I love the Switch. I have a Switch 2. I don't have any physical Switch 2 games yet. I got the Mario Kart bundle, and I got that digital. And then I also got Cyberpunk on the Switch 2, but I got that digital as well. So, it's gonna be a Switch 1 showcase only, but that's okay, because the Switch 1 is still very cool, and these games are still great. So, we're gonna start with one of my favorite games that got a remake. That is Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG. This is one of my favorite games. I love RPGs. I think that's a common theme you'll notice among my collection. I love RPGs. And so I own a lot of RPGs. Super Mario RPG is one of my favorites. Let's crack it open and look at the game. Oh, I hope that's not too loud. Beautiful interior game card right here. But you get the whole world map, and it's very cool. I love the original Super Mario RPG. I have not finished this remake yet, but it is every bit as faithful as I would ever want a remake of this game to be. It is great. It's a great game. It is a great game. It is a great game. Yeah, so Super Mario RPG, that's one of my Switch games, one of the last physical Switch games I bought before the Switch 2 came out. I'm going to set it over to the side. Let's look at another RPG and a remake of another game that I like, and that is Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door. The original Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was great. I didn't get that far in it though. I have actually gotten further in this one. I still have not beaten this one yet though. I really do have to speed up my playthrough of it, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Just an awesome game, filled with so many fun characters, and I have to give this a shout out because, come on camera, focus, 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 focus. Come on camera, you're breaking my heart here. There we go. This character, Vivian, is canonically trans, and we love that. We stan a trans queen. That was the most outdated sentence I've ever spoken in my entire life. I'm so sorry. 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 But still, it remains true. We love a trans queen. And this is one of the only Nintendo games that I know about that has a canonically trans character in it. And that makes it pretty dang cool. So, Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door. I love this game. I liked the original too, but I really love this game. I should finish it sometime. I don't remember how far I got into it. I know I got this character here with the massive conkers as a side character, but I don't remember how far I actually got into that game. Alright, y'all, this one's a big one. This is one of my favorite games on the Switch, and this is one that I'm really hoping they release an enhanced version for Switch 2, because this would shine on Switch 2 if it had like a higher frame rate. And that would be Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. This game is just awesome. Camera, you gotta focus up, buddy. There we go. This game is just awesome. An incredible, incredible game. There's OG the dog. OG is one of the best parts of this game. Everyone loves a good dog. And OG is a very good dog. A very good dog. But yeah, Pikmin 4, this came out a couple years ago, and it's been one of my favorite Switch games. I love Pikmin. I own every Pikmin game on multiple platforms because I'm crazy like that. But Pikmin 4 did a really good job at being like the best out of all of the Pikmin games at like just general stuff. Like it has the most quality of life, it has the most content in it. There's a lot in this game. It's a hugely dense game. You have every Pikmin type available to you. The puzzles are really good, and I don't know, just in general, Pikmin 4 is fantastic. Let's open her up. And you see the art isn't all that complex or crazy, but you know, you get all of your little Pikmin. You get your OG glow Pikmin, flying Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, blue Pikmin, purple Pikmin, rock Pikmin, red Pikmin, ice Pikmin. All of the Pikmin. I love these little guys. I love these little guys. They're so silly. They're so silly and they're so fun. But yeah, Pikmin is just a great time. I love Pikmin so much. And I love it. I love Pikmin. Alright, next game. I have some hot takes about this game. But our next game is Animal Crossing New Horizons. New Horizons, New Horizons. Now, I wasn't the biggest player of this game. I didn't play this like every day. I had a stint where I did, but I fell out of it. And I think, this is my hot take, I think this is one of the less good Animal Crossing games. I know, blasphemy, I know. But this game, I feel like, seriously suffers from a lack of content. They did fix that, kinda. They updated it for 2 years, adding more stuff, but it's not my favorite. I think my favorite Animal Crossing game is still the original one on the GameCube. I will never get over my Animal Crossing GameCube nostalgia. GameCube, 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 GameCube. Sorry for the trigger word breakout, but you know, I like this game for what it is. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. And I have great memories on this. I actually, I went on a virtual date in Animal Crossing, with one of my ex-partners. So that was kind of fun. That was a good memory. We're not together anymore, obviously, but it wasn't a bad breakup or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. Animal Crossing. I really hope that they do a Switch to Animal Crossing game, and that it is like New Horizons on crack. I really want it. New Horizons on crack. New Horizons on crack. New Horizons on crack. Because I feel like if you did this game, but you did it better, it would be really good. It would be a really good game. Okay, next up, one of the greatest RPGs ever made. One of the greatest greatest RPGs ever made. This is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Nocturne, 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 Nocturne. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. This is a really, really outstanding game. One of the best. I really love this game. I'm not going to open the case because the inside has nothing special to look at. But this is an RPG where you play as the Demi-Fiend. You are basically a human-demon hybrid, and you navigate a post-apocalyptic Tokyo. And you are exposed to these different characters and their ideologies for how the world should be when it's remade. And then you get the choice of how you want the world to be remade. It's really, really incredible. A very hard game, but I like hard games, so this is one that's just for me. I actually 100% completed it when I first played it. I have not played this on hard. I tried to play this game on hard difficulty, and I could not even get past the tutorial because the enemies in the tutorial can literally just destroy you. It's that crazy. But I promise this game is one of the best games ever made, and I'm really glad I got the chance to play it. It was originally released for the PlayStation 2. This is a remastered version, but it rocks. This game rocks. This game rocks. And on a similar note, I also have Shin Megami Tensei 5. This is the Steelbook edition. I don't have a physical copy of the re-release for this game, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I own that on PC because that came out on PC, but this original version was Switch exclusive. I have the whole collector's edition for this game. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful case. It's a beautiful case for a beautiful game. And this is also one of the best RPGs ever made. This has probably my favorite turn-based combat system out of any RPG I've ever played. I am being dead serious when I say that. This game is fantastic. I also 100%ed this game when I first played it. It is incredible. This here is the Nahobino, and this is the Nahobino in Tokyo. Like Shin Megami Tensei 3, you play as a basically like human god hybrid, and you navigate this world, which is again a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, but you also have the real Tokyo, and nothing is quite as it seems, and they kind of overlap each other. So you go back and forth between the real Tokyo and the post-apocalyptic one. Not super frequently, you spend most of your time in the apocalyptic Tokyo, but you do go back and forth here and there. And this one doesn't have as many, notable characters or anything in the story. There are characters, but this game is much more focused on the gameplay. And the gameplay of this game is so solid, I can't fault it for that. I just can't fault it for that. I can't fault it for that. I can't fault it for that. This is a great game. If you want to play this, however, I recommend don't get the original version. Buy the Vengeance version, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, because the Vengeance version is this game, but with literally an entire second game attached to it. So, it's a no-brainer. You want two games for the price of one. Alright, this next one is another doozy. Yet another RPG. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I own Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, but I decided not to put them in this list because I didn't want all Xenoblades. And I also own X, the remastered version of X. But 3 this is a good game. I didn't finish this game. I need to finish this game, but this was a great game. I found myself struggling to keep up with it at the time that it came out, so I just never quite finished it. But the Xenoblade series is a great series of games, and this game has an incredible cast of characters. A lot of cool stuff in this game. You get very attached to these characters, and the story of this game is very out there and weird, but I promise this is a great game. 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 Next up, The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. I own Breath of the Wild as well, but I lost my physical copy for it some time ago, so I have a digital copy now. But this is a great game, and this plays better than ever on Switch 2. The Switch 2 version of this game is superb. This is a classic, a Zelda classic, a certified Zelda classic. I really, 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 really love this game. It's so cool. This game is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, and it features the same world, but the world has changed up enough that I never felt like it was relying too much on being a sequel to Breath of the Wild. It felt like it stood on its own two legs, at least to me. The story of this game is also a lot better than Breath of the Wild's, in my opinion. I love this game's version of Ganondorf. Ganondorf. I love this game's version of Ganondorf. And of course, you got Link and Zelda, and the world is beautiful. It's huge. It's like 3 times the size of Breath of the Wild, if you could even believe that. Even though it uses the same map, it expands on it vertically, so you have these sky islands. There's also an underground world, which is just crazy. It's really great. This is an improvement over Breath of the Wild in every way, and honestly, one of my favorite Zelda games ever. Love this game. Love this game. Next up, we have one that I actually have considered doing an ASMR video on before, and that is Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise. I've considered making a video on Monster Hunter Wilds, where I play it and I am ASMR whispering the whole time. I don't know if Monster Hunter is really a relaxing game for most people, but it is for me. And Monster Hunter Rise, this is, I think, my favorite one. I love Wilds. I love World. I love Monster Hunter 4. I love all those games, but this one, I think, is my favorite. I had so much fun playing this when it came out. This was a great game, and the DLC for it, Sunbreak, is also really great. Is there anything interesting on the inside? No. This is the worst kind of Switch box art, in my opinion, when there's nothing interesting going on inside. But Monster Hunter Rise, fantastic game. I love this game. It's so fun. I think that the PC version's even better because it runs at a really high frame rate, and so you get some really high quality visuals and high quality performance. But the Switch version is still a very good time. It was exclusive for Switch for a while, and I really, really, really loved this game. Really, really, really love this game. It's also unique because you get a dog. You have a dog in this game, and I love the palicos, the little cats that follow you into missions, but I will never, ever, ever take a palico over a palamute, which is these dogs. The dog is always so good. The Sacreds, which are the birds you ride in Monster Hunter Wilds. They're just not the same. They're just not the same. Alright, we're gonna get into the last game that I picked out. I have more Switch games, but this is the last one I picked out. And it is Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is the 5th main Metroid game, and this game has an interesting history because Metroid Dread was the rumored name of a Metroid game from like 20 years ago, and it never got made. And then they made Metroid Dread, and it was real, and that was like one of the craziest, mind-bending things that ever happened to Metroid. Up there with like Metroid Prime 4 being real. I'm so glad that with the Switch, Metroid is getting the love it deserves, because Metroid is awesome. Metroid is awesome. I love Metroid. I love Metroid. I love Metroid. I love Metroid. And Metroid Dread was a fantastic game. This game is one of the Switch 1, This is one of the Switch's best games. And I really hope they make a Metroid 6 for the Switch 2, and it's just as good, but I'm happy with this one. The inside is pretty plain, but at least we get something other than white. But yeah. This game also has a really good recap if you are unfamiliar with the story of Metroid, so you can jump in as this as your first Metroid game. I would recommend playing Super Metroid, Metroid Zero Mission, and Metroid Fusion at least before playing this. And the Metroid 2 remake if you can get your hands on it, but that's on the 3DS, so like that's hard to recommend, but all those Metroid games are really, really, really cool. And this one is really, really, really cool. My favorite is Super Metroid. Super Metroid is my favorite. And I think that's a pretty plain take, but it is my favorite. I can't help what I like. But yeah, Metroid Dread. Lovely game, lovely game, lovely game, lovely game. That is my Switch 2 collection for now. I will probably make another video if you all want to see my Switch collection. More of it. But these are the ones that I figured I would show off today. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I don't know what the next video is gonna be, but I will see you in the next video. If you have suggestions for videos that you want to see, tell me. I have a couple ideas, but I haven't figured anything concrete out yet. So, we will see. Have a good one, everybody. Let me see if I